Hi everyone, in this video we're going to cover chi-square test, when we use it, how to run its process through SPSS program, and then how to interpret the results we got. Chi-square test is used with two categorical variables and to determine the significance of the relationship between those two variables. The example that we are going to run through SPSS will be the relationship between the maternal age group and the gestational age category of the baby. So before we going to apply this into the SPSS, we have to set our hypothesis and null hypothesis. Our hypothesis in this case that there is established significant relationship between the maternal age group and the gestational age of the baby, while the null hypothesis is there is no relationship between the maternal age group and the gestational age category of the baby. So according to the result we got from the chi-square test, we either accept or reject the null hypothesis. Now we go to the SPSS data set. We have here the maternal age in the category 4. The categories that we have, those who are equal or less to 20 years old, between 21 and 30, between 31 and 40, and more than 41 or equal to 41 years. The other category we will have this classification for the maturity of the baby, whether it's preterm, early term, full term, late term, and post term. To run the chi-square test, we go to Analyze, then we go to Descriptive Statistics, we go to Crosstabs. I'm just going to reset all of this. Whether we put the dependent or independent in the column, it doesn't matter in this case. So we will check from here maternal age categories, we put it in the rows, then we will go to ACOG classification for maturity of the baby and put it in column. We go here for statistics, we check for chi-square test. We can do an extra step here and we will see it in the analysis part. We go to cell, we check expected in the counts, and the observed will be already ticked. We press OK and we will have three tables. The first table in here, it will show whether we have any missing attributes in the variable. Like here we have maternal age category and the classification of the maturity of the baby. Each individual in this data set has the both variables identified with accurate attribute for each person. The second table we have in here, we will show the count observed in the data set. Here we have like the preterm for those who are equal or less 20 years old are 9, but the expected count in here is 12.9. What the expected count mean? If there is no relationship or there is no established relationship between those variables, they are not significant, it's most likely to be equal. The count and expected count will be equal, but we can see here some discrepancies between the count and the expected count. Like for example, here is 9 and 12.9. Here we can see that it's 12 and 7. Finally, the third table will be the chi-square test. Here we can see the Pearson chi-square and the p-value it's given us. It's 0.06, which is less than 0.05. In this case, we can reject the null hypothesis and we say our hypothesis is correct. There is established relationship between the maternal age category and between the maturity of the baby. That will be all for this video.